from the earth. It is not easy to find out where oil is. Deep down below the earth, scientists use special techniques and machines to find this out. Then through pipes and machines, petroleum is pumped up. This oil is smelly, thick, dark and a colored liquid. It contains many things mixed in it. To clean and separate these, it is then sent to a refinery. Have you ever heard of a refinery? It is from this petroleum or oil that we get as kerosene, diesel, petrol, engine oil and fuel for aircrafts. Do you know that LPG, which is the cooking gas, wax, coal tar and grease are also obtained from this? It is also used in making several other things like plastic and paints. तो students, ये हमारी एक छोटी सी जर्नी थी on knowing that how do we obtain these fuels. तो बच्चों, बहुत ज़्यादा deep under the ground we firstly obtain petroleum और उसी को हम एक रिफाइनरी में बेच के प्योरीफाई करते हैं, साफ करवाते हैं और वहीं पर वो different temperatures पर हमें different fuels देता है, जैसे kerosene, diesel, petrol, engine oil and also the fuel that is used to run aircrafts. A very important thing that we get to know here is कि हमारा LPG जो हमारे घर में गैस होती है to cook food, wax, coal tar and grease are also obtained from this petroleum बच्चों. तो एक पेट्रोलियम हमें इतनी सारी चीज़ें देता है जिससे हम further और articles भी बनाते हैं such as plastics and paints. So students, this makes us even more cautious that if the petroleum is finished, we will be losing a lot of other resources and not just fuel. I started thinking about saving oil. I remember that sometimes Baba keeps the engine of the tractor on while doing something else. At times, the pump in the field is also left on. How much oil will be going to waste? I thought I will surely talk to Baba when I get home. So we get to know a very important factor here कि कैसे वो realize करते हैं कि उनके बाबा जब ट्रैक्टर का कोई काम नहीं है तब भी उसे on छोड़ देते हैं, कभी कभी machines को भी. Now they are going to talk whenever they are home, but let us discuss a few questions here about the same. What all can vehicles run on? तो बच्चों, as I have mentioned, the vehicles can run on CNG, solar energy, petrol and diesel. What kinds of problems will we face if the number of vehicles keep on increasing? For example, more traffic on the road. Talk to your elders and write about it. Students, I have listed a few reasons, but you can talk to your elders, you can look around, you can use the internet to write answers and add more. According to me, air pollution, a lot of accidents, noise pollution, and a lot of respiratory diseases can be caused if there are more and more vehicles on the road. Manju said, why doesn't everyone use a bus? What do you think? Why don't people travel by buses? तो बच्चों, मंजू ने हमें बताया कि सभी लोग बस यूज़ नहीं करते हैं. ऐसा इसलिए होता है बच्चों, sometimes we use personal transport for luxury. इसका ये मतलब है बच्चों कि कभी कभी हमें बस में क्योंकि ज़्यादा टाइम लगता है, we have to sit among other people, उसको अवॉइड करने के लिए sometimes we use our personal transport to travel for more comfort. But that doesn't mean that buses should not be used. Suggest some ways to deal with the problems arising out of the growing number of vehicles. Here I have suggested 3 methods such as use of public transport. तो बच्चों, buses जैसी, metro जैसी, trains जैसी चीज़ों को यूज़ करके हम public transport यूज़ करते हुए fuel को save कर सकते हैं और vehicles और traffic को भी कम कर सकते हैं. Then another very important thing is carpooling. If we are using one car, we can make sure that we are carpooling, यानी कि एक जगह या एक जैसी जगह जाने वाले लोग एक साथ बैठकर एक कार में जाकर travel कर सकते हैं. That concept is known as carpooling. Then For nearer distances, we can use walking and cycling as a method to travel. Make sure students you are also suggesting some ways and also following them. What are the benefits if we switch off the engine of the vehicles at the red light on the road? तो बच्चों, आई एम श्योर आप सभी अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ कहीं ना कहीं जाते होंगे. इफ़ नॉट, अगर आप किसी भी ऐसे इंसान को जानते हैं जो जाता है किसी व्हीकल में ट्रैवल करता है, तो उन्हें आप ये ज़रूर सजेस्ट कर सकते हैं टू स्विच ऑफ द इंजन व्हेनेवर देयर इज़ अ रेड लाइट और एनी पॉज, विच विल लीड टू लेसर पोल्यूशन एंड सेविंग आवर फ्यूल. तो बच्चों, इससे पोल्यूशन कम होगा, डिजीजेस कम होंगी और हमारा फ्यूल भी सेव हो जाएगा. Students, let's find out and write these very practical answers around us. How much petrol and diesel can be filled at a time? तो एक स्कूटर में बच्चों अराउंड 10 लीटर्स का टैंक होता है. In a car it is around 40 to 70 liters and for a tractor it is 40 to 50 liters. How far can it go on 1 liter of petrol or diesel? तो 1 लीटर के पेट्रोल या डीजल पे देखते हैं बच्चों. स्कूटर कैन मूव अप टू 40 to 45 kilometers, a car for around 15 to 20 kilometers and a tractor for around 5 to 7 kilometers. तो बच्चों, कौन सा व्हीकल है वो कितना पेट्रोल, कितना फ्यूल, कितना डीजल कंज्यूम करेगा, ये हमारे व्हीकल पे डिपेंड करता है. The rates of petrol are different in each city. The rates of petrol and diesel in Delhi are given below. Look at the table and answer the questions. Students, ये बहुत ही पुराना डेटा है, बट आज अगर आप दिल्ली में पेट्रोल और डीजल के रेट्स देखेंगे तो पेट्रोल इज ऑलमोस्ट 100 rupees per liter, which is a lot more than what it was here. So in 2002 it was 29, in 2007 it was 43, 2014 67. So we see a hike in the price of petrol per liter. Same is the case with diesel. It was rupees 18, then 30 and then 58. In 2014 as compared to 2007, the rate of petrol went up by 19 rupees as we calculate, and the rate of diesel went up by 15 rupees. What was the difference in the rates of petrol and diesel from 2002 to 2007 and 2007 to 2014? तो बच्चों, जब हम इनको कैलकुलेट करते हैं, all we have to do is, in order to calculate from 2002 to 2007, we will calculate कि यहाँ पर कितना increase हुआ है. जैसे कि बच्चों मैंने आपको यहाँ पर बताया, all of you are going to solve this for us, just depending on how I solved this one by calculating the difference here. Let us find out about our own areas. What is the price of petrol and diesel in your area? In my area, petrol would be rupees 100 per liter and diesel would be rupees 92 per liter. This keeps on varying, students. This could be plus minus rupees 2 to 4. Why are the prices of petrol and diesel going up? इसके few answers मैंने लिखे हैं बच्चों, जैसे कि increase in taxes, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा taxes बढ़ गए हैं आजकल. Then there is more consumption and less availability. तो बच्चों, जितना हमारे पास available है, इंडिविजुअल व्हीकल्स और बहुत सारी कार स्कूटर्स यूज़ करने की वजह से हमारी कंजम्पशन यानी कि यूज़ लिमिट बहुत ज़्यादा हो गई है और उस हिसाब से अवेलेबिलिटी बहुत कम है. सो दीज आर अ फ्यू रीजंस दैट आई हैव लिस्टेड आउट एज टू व्हाई दीज प्राइसेस आर राइजिंग अप. In 1 month, how much petrol and diesel is used in your home? What is it used for? तो बच्चों, you all can consult your parents, your elders, that why and how is petrol and diesel used in your homes. One poster is given here. Where am I used? So students, here we are seeing where all is oil used. Let us answer these questions by looking at the poster. Where all is oil used? It is used for dry cleaning, for lighting, as kerosene and LPG, to run machines, for making plastic and paints, and definitely as a fuel. So we can look at the posters and write the following answers. Where is diesel used? Find out. I can see diesel is used here as a fuel. Sometimes it is also used in cleaning and refining of machines, or even to run those machines. Divya wrote a poem and read it out to her friends. Let us read and discuss it. Who am I? I am black, I am thick, I flow. Who am I? Do you know? I will last longer if you use me with care. I got made over centuries, I won't always be there. I light your lamps, I cook your food, I run your machines. Fly planes in the sky. Who is more useful to people than I? If not used with care, I won't always be there. Will they fight over me? What is life without me? I am black, I'm thick, I flow. Who am I? Do you know? So students, here we are talking about our petrol and diesel as to when they say कि I am thick, I flow, but I am also used to run all the things that we see. Sometimes in a way where kerosene oil is used, it is used to light lamps. Sometimes as LPG, it is also used to cook food. Sometimes as petrol and diesel, it is used to run your machines. It is also used to fly planes in the sky. Students, we see that this petroleum, which gives us different types of products such as petrol, diesel, LPG, kerosene oil, coal tar, and a lot of other things which are also used to make paints and a lot of things around us such as plastic material. Students, if we lose this fuel, how are we all going to survive through all of this? How will our vehicles run? How will we cook food? How will we survive? That gives us this very important message, students, that if we don't start saving the fuel now, we might not have it when we grow up. Let's think and discuss what would happen if you don't get petrol or diesel for a week in your village or town. I think students, all of us can write कि अगर एक हफ्ते तक या एक महीने तक भी हमें कोई पेट्रोल या डीजल जैसा फ्यूल नहीं मिलता है, तो we might not be able to run our machines, we might not be able to use our vehicles, our scooters, our tractors and our cars. Let's suggest some ways to save oil. I have written these very nice ways to save oil. Let us discuss and add more here. You can use public transport to save oil, fuel. Switching off vehicles at red light. Students, जैसा कि हमने चैप्टर में डिस्कस करा, अगर हम रेड लाइट पर अपने इंजन को या फिर जिस भी व्हीकल को हम यूज़ कर रहे हैं उसे स्विच ऑफ करेंगे जब वो पॉज पर है, that will be saving a lot of fuel for us. Use of solar energy. Students, a lot of times we don't know this, but this technology can be used to cook food such as solar cookers, boiling and other methods. So we should try and adapting solar cells to use solar energy. Soaking of pulses before cooking. इससे क्या होगा बच्चों? ये आप अपने पेरेंट्स से भी डिस्कस कर सकते हैं कि जब हम किसी भी दाल को, किसी लेंटिल को भिगो के रखते हैं तो उसके लिए हमें उसे थोड़ा कम कुक करना पड़ता है क्योंकि वो ऑलरेडी सॉफ्ट हो चुकी होती है और इससे हमारा LPG एज अ फ्यूल सेव होता है. Walking and cycling. Students, for nearer distances, we can opt for walking and cycling जिससे हमारा fuel use हो ही नहीं रहा. Also, it is very eco-friendly. Then the last I've written is carpooling. जैसा कि हमने डिस्कस करा बच्चों, अगर बहुत सारे लोग इकट्ठे एक ही व्हीकल में ट्रैवल करेंगे तो इससे भी उनका इंडिविजुअल लेवल का फ्यूल सेफ होगा. Let us move to this very interesting fact about wood for chula. Turka lives in a village in Haryana. Every day she spends many hours collecting wood for the chula, that is a stove. अगर आप लोग नहीं जानते हैं चूल्हा क्या होता है बच्चा, तो you can look at the pictures or you can ask your elders for it. Her daughter also has to help her in this. For the past 3 months she has a cough. There is a lot of smoke when damp wood is burned. But Durga does not have any other option. When there is not enough money to buy wood, where will there be money to buy wood? तो बच्चों, उनकी दुर्गा जो है एक स्टोरी बताती है हमें कि वो एक विलेज में रहती है इन हरियाणा, और वहाँ पर बहुत सारे घंटे और बहुत सारा काम वो इस्तेमाल करते हैं टू कलेक्ट वुड फॉर चूल्हा। तो इस चूल्हे को जलाने के लिए, वर्क करने के लिए, खाना बनाने के लिए हमें लकड़ी की ज़रूरत होती है। उसके बाद वो ये भी बताती हैं कि उनकी 3 महीने से बेटी को बहुत ज़्यादा कफ है, यानी खांसी है। इससे हमें नेक्स्ट लाइन से ये पता चलता है कि डैम्प वुड यानी गीले सिले हुए वुड को जलाने से बहुत ज़्यादा स्मोक निकलता है। लेकिन दुर्गा के पास कोई और ऑप्शन नहीं है, क्योंकि उनके पास फूड को पकाने के लिए, खाना बनाने के लिए कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है। और अगर वो वुड को यूज़ नहीं करेंगी तो देयर विल बी नो फूड फॉर देम। लेट अस डिस्कस एंड राइट अबाउट द सेम। Have you ever collected dry wood or made cow dungs? How are they made? I'm not sure, students, if you have or if you have not, but let me give you an overview about how it is made. If we use hay with cow dung, we combine it together in the form of cakes and then dry them. That is how cow dung is made. Do you know anyone who collects dry wood or leaves to be used for lighting a chula? I think, students, when I visit my grandmother's village, I see a lot of men and women following the same practice. But make sure to write your own answers.